kickoff is nearing, and there is increasing excitement inside the stadium. Who has the ingredients necessary for victory? What will be the other storylines out there on the pitch? We're on the cusp of finding out. The action is live. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And a huge story unfolding. I say that because they are closing in potentially on promotion. It's Fenerbahce against Borussia Dortmund.
Yeah, a win will do it, Derek. It's a great position to be in and thoroughly deserved. It's just whether they can see it through now. I'm sure they'll be celebrating come the final whistle.
And here's the Fenerbahce lineup. Dominik Livakovic is the goalkeeper. Starts with Alan San-Maximin in the wide areas. And up front today is Youssef En-Nesyri.
Oh, Derek, can he finish it here?
My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Over it comes. Well, the keeper made that look relatively easy. In truth, it wasn't. And that'll be a Dortmund ball. Can he convert? And the keeper diving to thwart him. He's got thinking time here. Trying his luck. And it wasn't a taxing save. And that'll be a Dortmund throw-in. Who can he pick out? And disappointingly, not even close to hitting the target there.
Yeah, was looking to open up his body, guide it into the corner, but he's got it all wrong. It's a poor attempt in the end.
Well, Youssef En-Nesyri, such a dangerous attacker. We have to highlight him. What do you expect to see from him today?
Well, if crosses come into the box, he will get on the end of them. He's just so good in the air.
He's got to score! Keeper did his job to begin with. And eventually, goalkeeper's ball.
Well, you can sense the relief amongst his teammates. But what a first save that was.
And it's gone out of play for the Dortmund throw-in. And a chance to whip it in here. Well, going for power from there, but not worrying the goalkeeper in the slightest. Seemed to switch off for a moment, and now a throw-in. Fenerbahce doing well to regain possession. And over the touchline for what will be a Dortmund throw. Can they forge ahead? Oh, not to be! He must finish! Oh, a goal! And it looks as though their promotion celebrations may have to be put on ice.
Well, it's going to be tough now. That's a bad goal to concede, you have to say. Well, here it is again, and it's really poor defending. They just don't show enough urgency to get tight or make a block, which is why the ball's ended up in the back of their net.
One 0 then. Well, plenty of space for this Dortmund attack. Well, they've won themselves a corner and a chance perhaps to add an additional goal for security. And Fenerbahce have it back now. And great work to confuse the defender. And he's through here. And there is the goal to level the game. The hearts are still pumping.
Well, that's a start. Can they go and get another to win this game now?
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Determined defending. He doesn't have to do it on his own. A real opening now. Oh, it's in! And just like that, the chances of promotion look slimmer and slimmer.
Well, that could be it. It's just not happened for them today. They've been way below their best.
And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. Oh, he's given us away. Speculative effort. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Not quite what they were working on in training this week. Might be a chance to break. They need to get tighter. Oh, in with a chance! Oh, he saved it! Brilliant piece of goalkeeping.
Well, he got it all right there. That's an excellent save from the keeper, you have to say that.
They're trying to get right into his face. And Dortmund exploiting the space on the flank. Well, that's a very poor effort, dearie me.
Well, he's made a mess of that. That's a wasted opportunity.
Saint-Maximin. And hit with ferocity! Well, in actual fact, it ended up being a simple claim for the keeper. And teammates to play it to. Chance here. Determined defending. Well, it's a really poor challenge. Now, what's the referee going to do about it? And a yellow card it's going to be, Stuart.
Yeah, the ref's got that right. It's a yellow card all day long.
Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Well, it looked so promising, but it all comes to nothing. Able to skip past his man. Oh, a smart stop. Poor execution with regard to the corner. Well, Dortmund being afforded too much room. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Saint-Maximin. This looks interesting. Saint-Maximin. Oh, magnificent reaction. With play having stopped, a chance for the referee to go back and hand out the caution. And over comes the corner. And so it is, the first half story. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Oh, good-looking run. Valdemar Anton. And there to intervene. Might be able to get in behind the defence. And a long way out. The keeper diving magnificently to make sure he got there. Well, chasing this game, but the corner might help them. Real chance. It's going to be a Dortmund free kick. And the free kick caught cleanly by the keeper. What can he do with it now? A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. Putting it wide from there. A pity, really. And it wasn't superb distribution by the keeper, that we can say. This could be the equaliser. Oh, but he's missed it. He's completely failed the test.
Well, that was a big opportunity, and they really should be level now. They have to be more clinical in front of goal.
And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. And out of play for a Fenerbahce throw. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. And he's fired over the corner. Well, such a high degree of difficulty, not quite in the end.
Well, how good was that? It's such a difficult piece of skill, which he made look so easy. That deserved a goal.
Nisan. Oh, that's a really good run. And crossed in there. And a goal here for Borussia Dortmund. Can they be stopped?
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. But from a defensive point of view, it's not good enough. They stop marking in the box and don't close the scorer down. That's just poor defending.
Really good ball there. Well, didn't miss by very much, and never easy to strike it on the volley in that fashion.
Well, from that range, though, it should be a goal. At least it should hit the target.
Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. Seemed to switch off for a moment, and now a throw-in. Teammates available, but the danger averted for now. Fred. Saint-Maximin! Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Well, he saw the situation developing. A good vision there. A theme emerging of failure in possession from Dortmund. Excellent strike! Oh, tremendous goal! A long way out, but took it on. A memorable finish. Well, the game has been restarted. 3-2 here. Oh, breezing past him. Crossing into the middle. And stopping the danger. Oh, genuine chance. Well, being able to improvise is all part of the game, and it was close.
Well, it's a great bit of skill, isn't it? He does everything right apart from hitting the target.
And Nesiri. Oh, it's a superb challenge. Very timely. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Well, they promised much on the break, but ultimately delivered little. Rose. And making sure there was no danger in the end. Brandt. Firing it towards goal. And keeping it out. Anderson Talisca. Giving it their all in search of an equaliser. Brandt. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Nice weight on the pass. Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely. Well, Stuart, given the potential prize of promotion, they really know they need to act quickly here.
Well, the target couldn't have been clearer at the start of the day, could it? 3 points and that would guarantee promotion. They've just never got going, though. I think the time for nice passing is now gone. They need to get more balls into the box and cause some problems for that back line.
Oh, he'll take it on. Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop. And not the best clearance. Well, he was dreaming of scoring, but ruled offside.
Well, it all happened very quickly, so I wouldn't criticise him too much. At least he was in there.
Dortmund unable to retain possession. And so into the final 5 minutes. It is going to be a Dortmund free kick. Fancies a pop from here. Simple for the keeper dealing with that long-range effort. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Well, doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. And following the infringement, a caution.
Yeah, no surprise there. That was always going to be a booking.
When you're on a yellow card, you've really got to tread oh so carefully. And his race is run.
Yeah, he just lost his discipline there. That's a really poor challenge. He should have been taken off much earlier.
Well, 3 minutes of stoppage time added on here. He continues his run. But they dealt with the threat posed. Youssef En-Nesyri. Chances on. He might yet finish. Could reduce the deficit. Really good piece of goalkeeping there. And a goal! They've cut into the lead. It's not settled yet.
Well, when you see this again, I think the goalkeeper's very unlucky. He makes a good initial save, but the ball comes off of him, rebounds straight to an attacker, and the finish is excellent.
The end of the game then, officially, and a victory for the Schwarz-Gelben. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, Derek, they didn't dominate the game by any means today, but overall they had the better of the chances and just about deserved their win.